This episode is sponsored by Jacobson Real Estate Company. Are you ready to find your dream home? Or maybe you're thinking about selling and want the best deal possible? Well, look no further. At Jacobson Real Estate Company, we make buying or selling your home smooth, stress-free, and exciting. With 50-plus years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Winona, Minnesota area market, we specialize in turning your real estate goals into reality. Whether it's finding that perfect neighborhood, negotiating top dollar for your property, or answering all of your questions along the way, we're here for you. Plus, with our personalized approach, you're not just a client, you're family. So why wait? Let Jacobson Real Estate Company open the door to your future. Call us today at 507-313-2716 or visit our website at jacobsonrealestatecompany.com. Because your next chapter starts here. Buy, sell, invest. Jacobson Real Estate Company. Welcome to this week's edition of Brews and Crews, and also welcome to a brand new year of 2025. I am your host, Chris Jacobson, and I have two individuals here who had a fantastic idea, I think, for all of us, which was we should start off the new year smart. And we're going to have a trivia podcast.
Yes.
Great. So I want to welcome Justin Schmitz.
Thank you.
And also returning guest, Andrew Elmquist.
Hello.
And these two gentlemen are going to face off against each other. But before we do that, you guys have requested a beer. We've never had Coors Light on. So We're going to have some Coors Light tonight. However, when we play trivia, you're not just playing just for the hell of it. You're going to play for a shot off the Brewski Board, which is a fireball. So one of these two gentlemen will...
It's cold, too.
Yeah, it's cold, too. I can't even have it chilled. So these guys are going to play for a chance to have a shot.
The winner gets to do it?
The winner gets to have a shot with me off the Brewski Board.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys aren't just playing for the hell of it. You haven't,
That's fair.
So we should crack open beers.
Fair enough.
Let me move my Plunkett's pest control hat.
Plunkett's Pest
Let
Control.
me just move that out of the
Pest
way.
control in Winona,
Yeah.
some say.
Some would say that.
Some
say.
would. Yep.
Well, now you work for them, right?
I do, yes.
And then-
So, Plunkett's Pest Control here in Winona. So I don't leave Winona. We have techs all over.
Sure.
We're in 25-plus states in the United States. But me, locally, I go from Pelzer to Mankato Street. So if you're in town here in Winona, I'd be your guy for any sort of pest control problems you have.
Well, and I know you've come to my place a time or two before.
Yep.
And I know you service all around here. Is
Yep, I do.
Plunkett's that's a franchise, right?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
So my local branch, our headquarters is in Fridley, then we have one in New Mexico, and then we have one in Ohio. So we have three major hubs. But like I said, we're in over 25 states. So I do your dad's house as well, spray his house. So,
That's right, you do.
Yep. So if you got any bug issues, give me a call.
Yeah, and if you guys ever run out of beer, don't worry, we got plenty of them here.
So if we get through that, we got a problem on a Monday night.
Yeah, on a Monday night, that's right. We're recording this on a Monday. So anyways, we do this kind of old school. We do this just like we do it here in town at, well, maybe they do it around the states, but you get a whiteboard, you have an eraser, and you have yourself a dry erase marker.
Yep.
So thanks to Two Fathoms for hooking us up with the with the whiteboards, eraser, and marker. I just went down there and I said, can I borrow one of these?
I'll be hosting there January 16th, right?
Yep. I'm hosting Thursday, which is this podcast will come out after that. But yeah, Two Fathoms Trivia or Two Fathoms Brewery every Thursday starting at 7:30. Sometimes I'm like the trivia guru down there, the scheduler and all that. So yeah, 7:30 every Thursday. We have themes some nights. Some nights we just have regular trivia, but these two host as well, and they do a great job. So yeah,
that's where I got some of my questions from. So these might be repeats if you hear them. However, when you host, do you have a theme or is it just general knowledge?
Thursday, the 16th will be general.
Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So yeah,
What's
if anybody's ever
your
looking,
final question? So it's not coming out till next week.
Are you guys coming?
I won't be
this
there.
week.
I'll be there this week.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
wait, is this week anime?
No.
Okay, good.
When is there an anime week?
There's like animated TV shows.
Oh,
that would be a
okay.
different story.
Not
That'd be
anime,
XL
yeah,
Play.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
well,
different.
so don't say it because I'll be there this Thursday.
Okay.
The ones after that I might not be because I got to play basketball, but
Ballin'.
that's besides the point there, guys. So anyways, we're going to do the way we do this for those who are listening at home. You should play with us because see how you match up maybe against them or just against your own general knowledge. But we got to crack the beers first, guys.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, my bad. Well, let's get a big cheers here then, guys. Boom.
Cheers.
Good luck to
Thank
both
you.
of you guys. But before we do that, I'm going to run over the rules quick.
Beer as cold as the Rockies.
It's blue.
They are blue, so that is the correct. Correct. So the way we do this is there's going to be 3 rounds. There'll be 10 questions. I can't do the music trivia because of copyright issues, but
You could
that's
sing.
okay. I could sing.
Yeah, you can. Yep. Barstool got in trouble their first year of doing their trivia show.
No kidding.
And they did a music theme was one of the rounds, and they would have to sing it like off camera because then they got copyrighted. So yeah, you could do that. You just
Okay. Which,
Sorry. We don't do it.
okay. Well, if I get to that point, we'll do that. But
that might
anyway,
be the bottom of the
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
box. You'll be singing.
Yeah.
now the one thing I got to notice is you got a dad gang hat, as do I,
Yep.
and I think you guys are both dads, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to be so.
Congrats.
My wife got me this for Christmas. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear on this podcast because I think I have 2 dads coming on that are gonna play trivia against each other, and then Andrew's got the hat on too. So
Not sponsored. Not an ad.
not yet.
Not yet. That's right.
Okay, so we'll play 3 different rounds. There'll be 10 questions each, and then at the very end, there's going to be a final trivia where they have to wager their points against each other. I don't know how they're going to do this while not letting each other see their numbers, or their
Figure it out.
answers. But that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We got to get team names, Chris.
Team names. All right.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Well, hold on. Let me write these down then. Gentlemen, what would you like your team names to be?
Justin's team 1. I'm team 2.
Yep.
Oh.
No. That's not our name. You got.
No, I know, that's just-
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah.
I should write your names down.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, maybe I should have told you about this
yeah.
ahead of time. Andrew, do you have one at all?
Yeah. Quid pro quo.
Oh, quid pro quo.
See, he had one ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not my new favorite one.
He had one in the holster. I'll be that guy. Team that guy.
Nice. Don't be that
Gotcha.
guy.
Yep.
You know, I was going down to get the boards today, and sure enough, there's the Diamond Dogs were down there having beers. I go, guys, it's not Thursday. What are you doing?
Yeah. Unreal.
And then I told them,
training.
Yeah.
they're training. They're training. Their
Getting their
minds.
reps in.
Just training to hold the board up.
16-ounce
One.
curls. Yeah.
16 ounce. Now the Mug Club, there's 20 ounce curls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shout
So
out.
I'm in that club.
Nice.
But I told them, I said I would shout. They go. I told them what the theme was that we are doing for this podcast when it comes out on Monday, and they go, "Shout out Diamond Dogs." So shout out Diamond Dogs. However, Diamond Dogs and I Drink Therefore I Am have a big competition here in Winona about who could win the most within the year. I don't know where their spreadsheet lands. So the
Diamond
guys,
Dogs took it.
Yeah.
Did
They
they?
did take it. Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. Well, I
Like they-
play for I Drink Therefore I Am sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the? Do you remember the final standings for that?
I think they won by two weeks.
Yeah, they usually win every single week. So they probably have a lot of crowlers built up.
Yeah.
And they could donate them to the podcast. I don't mind.
That'd be huge.
All right. So, folks at home, if you want to play, just keep tally of what you know and what you don't. And if I have some fun facts to give along with this, I certainly will do that. Yeah. So, and you guys can talk shit to each other. I don't care. That's fine.
Sweet.
All right. But the first question, number 1 of round number 1, which U.S. president lived the longest? Which U.S. president lived the longest? Cold as the Rockies.
They are cold. They're good.
Dude, this is good.
Blue.
I've had Busch Light on twice now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
In like within 3 weeks, but now we've had Coors.
Yep. Try to do something different.
All right, boards up, boys. Show the camera.
I wrote it small.
You wrote it pretty small. Hopefully everyone can see. But if you had to answer Jimmy Carter, who literally just passed
R.I.P.
away,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
you guys
Right,
got
so
it right. So team that guy's got one.
Got one.
Team Quid Pro Quo, you have one as well.
If he didn't just die, I probably wouldn't have known it.
You
Really?
died at 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't know
yeah.
he was.
Well, I saw a video like when he had his 100th birthday, and it looked like he's on his
when he
deathbed
voted,
already.
when he went to go vote,
Yeah.
he was just laying
Looked
there.
like the dude from SpongeBob. Like, in there.
Shout out.
or someone
R.I.P. though.
voted.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yep.
R.I.P. Yes. Okay. Question number 2 of round number 1. What make and model plane is Air Force One? What make and model plane is Air Force One? That's right. Don't let Justin see that, Andrew. He might steal your
couldn't
answer.
even tell you
And
which
also,
one
you
to
cannot use,
make
for those who are
and
listening, you cannot use your cell phones or smartwatches. So don't do that. These guys clearly aren't. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll notice they're not using anything besides their own. Now make sure you have the make and model. So if it's,
I have no idea.
Okay. Sounds good. Boards up.
Boeing 747.
I have a Boeing 747, and you have Boeing Jet.
I have Boeing Jet.
I can't give Jet that one, so quid pro quo, you get one.
I was torn between 37 and 47, but had to go big for the president.
Exactly, big for the president. Now, there's Airbuses out there. I think the biggest commercial one now is Airbus 380.
Yeah, those are big boys.
I just saw it on TikTok, and then I obviously had to click into that and go down that rabbit hole. And a double-decker bar upstairs. I'm like, that looks so awesome.
Unreal.
One time, my wife and I, when we went on our honeymoon, we did the Delta 1. That was so cool going back from Hawaii. It made an 8-hour trip seem like about just flying down to Florida for 3 hours.
Right. Wow.
I couldn't believe it. You get the layback and all that, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's see if I can stump you guys on this one.
Uh-oh.
Question number 3 of round number 1. What does the term swag stand for? SWAG. What does the term swag stand for?
I need 5 other members of my team to be here.
Well, you're going to get one of these if you're able to come to the 1-year party, which has already happened listening to this. But you'll get
we'll be at the 2-year party then?
Yeah, 2 years.
Next year?
No. You're going to be invited to this one.
Okay.
Today is December 30th, so technically you were on year 1.
True.
But if you're able to make it, I'm going to tell you. But you're going to get a swag bag. That's what I'm going
Swag
at
bag.
with this.
What does swag stand for?
Well, you're going to find out.
Shoot.
All right, try to tell me. All right, boards up, boys.
I wrote pass.
Stuff we all get.
Stuff we all get or something we all get. Absolutely. Quid
Man.
broke. Man.
Good job.
Oh, man.
I've asked that before, like 2 years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
See, I asked it at one time, too, so I guess it was a repeat.
It's all right.
That's all good. All right, here we go.
all about
Question number
retention.
4 of round number 1. What is the name of the British luxury car manufacturer known for models such as the Phantom and the Ghost? And it's also a subsidiary of BMW. What is the name of the British luxury car manufacturer known for models such as Phantom and Ghost? And it's also a subsidiary of BMW. Ooh, fancy, fancy. I'm going to put a pinky up on this one.
Say a British what? A British
Car
A British
Car
luxury
co-
car manufacturer, yep.
Okay.
And they're a subsidiary of BMW. And it's they have models such as the Phantom and the Ghost. Ooh, I'm stumping. Now I thought I was gonna. This one I thought was easy. I thought I was gonna stump you on the something we all get. But if Andrew already asked it once,
I have no idea.
it's
Yeah,
part of that
no
dad
idea.
gang. All right, boards up, boys. Let's see what we got.
I said Rolls Royce. I have no
Put
idea.
Buick.
It is Rolls Royce.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh! I looked up. He's got a Rolls Royce sign up there,
Yes,
and I was like, whatever.
I was gonna say there's actually a sign in here for that, and I was like, wait, you guys will just look up there, and there it is. So.
Shout out to Brews and Cruise Lounge for just hooking me up.
I gotta look around.
Oh, did you? Is that how you got your answers? Just looking up there?
I picked something I saw. I'm like, whatever.
See, I thought the Phantom and the Ghost was gonna give it away.
Dude, I know nothing
Yeah.
about cars, so
Okay, this one
No.
better be a social.
all right.
Social.
So, question number 5 of round number 1. What was the name of the fictional tool company on the sitcom Home Improvement?
Just said.
What was
That was
the
your
name
show.
of the fictional tool company in the sitcom TV show Home Improvement?
Yeah.
You want me to just go off with all of them?
Yeah. Keep them. Name the tool company too.
Yeah, it was. I'm not
This has
going to
been
do
asked
all
before
that.
too, and I do not remember.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea.
See, now I was a big fan of Home Improvement, so
How
I
old are
know
you, though?
this. I'm 37.
Okay, yeah. You're 11 years older than me, so
Yeah, so
checks
that
out.
might be why this
Yeah.
resonates with me because I really like this.
I
This
watch
is
this
probably
show.
like my 3rd favorite show because I like King of Queens.
Hmm.
This one's right in there, and then Boy Meets World's another good one.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Shout
boards up.
I said
if you
Movie
have-
Miles.
I put woodshed.
Binford.
Ah,
I stumped you both on that
Yeah.
one.
Big
I
L,
thought that was
big
gonna be a
L.
social.
Ask a King and Queens question.
nope.
Ooh, what does IPS stand for?
Something postal service.
Nope.
It's not Postal Service.
No, it's not.
IPS where he works.
See, that's where he works. Little
Yep.
green shorts.
Yup.
I don't remember what it is though.
I don't know either.
International Parcel Service.
Okay.
Parcel.
Parcels.
All right, so I asked the King of Queens question and you got it wrong. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
L. That's all right.
Okay, so anyways, I thought that was gonna be an easy one. You guys got any favorite shows from like when you? Okay, so you said you're 11 years younger than me.
Yep.
What was a show that was like I love this one?
Oh man.
Because everyone's like The Office, and I never got into that one.
Yeah, I like The Office. Parks and Rec.
That's
Parks and
another one
Recreation,
people like, yeah.
big one. But my favorite show of all time, I don't know. It's hard to say. I love Jeopardy, dude. So
No wonder you thought this was a great
Yeah.
theme
Yeah,
tonight.
I love
Justin, what do
Jeopardy.
you got? I mean, you're about my
King
age.
and Queens. Yeah, I'm 33.
Okay.
King and Queens, Boy Meets World. Those are good ones. We've been on a big Roseanne kick at our house because we got Peacock, and so we just watch all the episodes.
Sure.
So we're on a big Roseanne kick right now.
Well, yeah, the King of Queens is on Peacock too.
Yep,
That's
it is.
amazing.
That'll be after Roseanne.
not sponsored.
No.
It should be.
Yeah, what else? I watched Even Stevens was growing
Oh,
up. You know,
man.
that Disney sort of era
Sure.
was fun. So, yeah, I watched a lot of that stuff.
Did you? Okay, so now I like Tim Allen. I watched Tim Allen do a stand-up at Treasure Island, probably 12 years ago or more. He's funnier in my mind on TV shows.
I believe that.
His stand-up's
Yeah.
not as funny as I thought it was going to be, but he's got a new show coming out starting January
does.
6th. So
Yep.
when this comes out, you guys are right on the same release date as Tim's new show, which is
Dang.
called Shifting Gears.
Yep.
Meant to be.
And also, you know who else is on that? Is Sean William Scott. And I'm a Sean William
nice.
Scott fan.
Okay.
So that'll be kind of cool. And you guys are
Isn't the girl from the Two Broke Girls or something
Yeah,
on there?
Oh, yeah.
She's the
Cat Will something Cat not Cat
Not
Williams.
Cat
Cat Williams.
No,
Is
definitely
the
not
cat
definitely
something.
her.
But yeah. So anyways,
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys,
remember her name. I just know she was on that
you
show.
guys are dropping the same day. So like,
All right.
guys,
Okay.
if you're listening, this is dropping the same.
Yep.
It's like
January
neck and neck
6th,
with
yep.
Tim Allen.
Shout out
Big-
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be on. That'd be
day in
sick.
history,
Actually,
January 6th.
fun fact is, for my wife and I, we sent out cards to people for our wedding. Tim Allen was one of them. Sent us a signed autograph back. Not only did he sign us a picture of him from when he was on Home Improvement, but he signed the invite. So on the back, he would see that we were standing next to the 57 Chevy back there, the red one that's over your guys' head. So he signed that too, and he signed us a photo. So I'm like, well, he saw like who we were, and he
Yeah, that's cool.
probably saw that there were car people too. So that's kind of cool. So Tim Allen, if you ever want to come on, by all means. Now I'm probably gonna stump
Tag
you on
him
this
in
one.
this. Tag him in this.
Yeah. At Tim Allen.
Yeah. at Alan Tim.
At Allen Tim 69 or
I'm
whatever.
not even know if he, I don't even know
Tim
if he
the
has a
Tool
social
Man.
media. That's Shifting Gears. Okay, this one I'm probably gonna
imagine
stump
he
you on.
All right.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, I thought I was gonna get you. See, I thought what I had coming up was a social and
That's
an
okay.
antisocial, but it might be two antisocial. So, anyways, question number 6 of round number 1. Next summer will be what annual Sturgis motorcycle rally? Next summer will be what annual Sturgis motorcycle rally, and I will be attending that one.
Shout out.
Shout out to Sturgis. Shout
Not
out,
an ad.
shout out to all the biker babes that'll be washing my bike. Maybe. Nah.
The biker baby.
I will.
biker
Actually, you're right. My daughter will be about 2.5 months old at that
That's
point.
right. That's why you have kids, dude. Just have them do stuff for you.
Yeah, they
My kid
can
can't
wash.
bring me beer yet, but soon.
So my
She can
dad's
wash
like,
the motorcycle.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
could. She can all in those little small areas, like
Yeah,
wash
yeah,
the
yeah.
bugs off of that spot that I never saw. All right, you guys got one up. All right, let's see what you got.
I said 100 century.
51.
It is the 85th.
Ah.
85th anniversary. So we got another one. I'm so sorry. Okay,
That's
this
okay.
one should be a 50-50 on the next
Oh,
one.
okay. Perfect.
Shout out.
As long as you know boats.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Shoot. Well, you got to know this. All right, let's see what we got. Question number 7, round number 1. What is the term for the right side of the boat? What is the term for the right side of the boat?
One of two.
It's one of two. Exactly. It's 50-50. And I don't know. Do either of you guys have a boat?
No.
Nope.
Either of you go on cruises?
The best boat is somebody else's boat.
That is,
True.
yeah, that is. Because they always say
So I
the
don't.
best days in a boater's life is the day they get the boat and the day they sell the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's bust out another 1,000.
Yep.
All right, boys. Boards up. What do we
I
got?
said port.
I said dinghy.
Okay, so it is actually starboard.
And yeah.
Where's
I
the
knew it was
dinghy?
one of those.
Port. Now here, I just told someone this the other day. Port. The way you can remember this is starboard's right side, port is left side because port has 4 letters, as does left.
Oh.
So that's a fun fact for you. So if anybody's out there listening, port has 4 letters, P-O-R-T. Left has 4 letters, L-E-F-T. That's the way you remember it. At least
Where's the dinghy?
that's if you want to get off of your yacht
Yeah, it's like a
and cruise into
Okay,
the port
all right.
because your boat's just too damn
Gotcha.
big. The ding-
right.
The little dinghies in your pants, bro.
Yeah, it is. He hasn't.
Oh,
he hasn't
sorry.
asked
Oh
that
my gosh, that
question
could be the
yet.
TikTok right there. The
There
little
you go.
dinghies in your
Right.
pants.
Yeah.
That's where it sits. Okay. Guys, come on. Give me this one here. Number 8. Question number 8. We got a beer question finally.
All right.
Okay. Question 8, round number 1. Which U.S. state is home to the famous Sierra Nevada Brewing Company? Which U.S. You know, I'm even going to give you a hint on this one. It's not Nevada, so don't write Nevada. Which U.S. state is home to the famous Sierra Nevada Brewing Company? And they make Hazy Little Thing, and it's
So good.
fantastic. They also have Dank Little Thing. That's a good one, too.
I had a 12-pack with both of those, and then another one the other day is unreal.
Unreal. All right. Boards up.
I said
If
California.
you have California.
Justin, how many points
You can just take the shot now.
No, don't forget.
maybe we
You
should-
know the final question's a wager round.
Wager.
I don't think.
You got enough to have enough points
Yeah,
to
I
wager.
think- well, I got one.
Okay.
I'm better.
One.
I'm better at hosting trivia. Let's talk
That's
about
fair.
hosting trivia.
I love hosting trivia. So we will
It's
talk
much-
about that.
it's
Let's talk
much-
about that between rounds 1 and 2.
Okay,
About your
all right.
hosting
Great
abilities.
All right.
I feel like you got a lot of hosting. Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Question number 9, round number 1. What is the longest river in North America? What is the longest river in North America? Ooh, these guys have this like down right away. All right, boards up.
Missouri.
If you have the Missouri River,
Missouri.
hey, that's a social, boys. Drink up.
All the homies think it's Mississippi because Mississippi is longest word, but
Yeah, I think it's also because all the things that go into Missouri. I've read up why it is, and it's not even that much longer, to be honest
it's
with
not.
you.
It's like maybe 100 or 200 miles more.
But Mississippi's just a good river. It's in our backyard.
True.
So, okay, final question of round number 1. How many wheels are on a semi, truck, and trailer combined? How many wheels are on a semi, truck, and trailer combined? Don't overthink it.
What kind of trailer are we talking about?
We're talking about semi. That's just going down the road, hauling your Amazon products, probably.
Shout out.
A rain truck and trailer. Maybe
Oh,
they,
gosh, damn. This guy's
Rain
sponsored by
trucking?
everyone, I think.
They do pay me though, so that's not a free plug.
Oh, well, you know what? They can be a sponsor too.
Yep, they
All right,
can.
boys, let's see what we got. Then you better not get this one wrong.
18.
18.
18 wheelers, boys.
All
All
right.
right, that was a good way to end that round.
Nice.
So we are now
2 in a row.
That's 2 in a row, yeah.
I'm winning the
You're on
last.
a roll.
I'm winning in the last 2 questions.
Okay, so the
mean,
Missouri
time.
River, I
Last
thought I
two
could stump you on.
questions.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm not losing in the last
Yeah,
2
you're
questions.
not losing.
Not
All right,
losing.
Justin. So tell us about your experience in hosting trivia. You said you are better
Yeah.
at doing
So I've
hosting.
hosted a few times at 2 Fathoms, the brewery here. I've hosted at the Parlor Room here in town. It's a
what was it?
event
The
center.
parlor? What one was that?
I did one there. So I talked to the Marin, the owner who runs it.
Jeez, toss some beers.
And we just did like a small one on a Wednesday because she was looking for other.
Don't worry about it. We got 24 of them. Don't split. You're probably gonna spray that one
no.
over.
Oh no, is it?
Okay, so you hosted one.
Yeah, yep. One there. I've done Market Street a couple times here in town, a college bar. And then when I travel for work, I will go, if I'm there from like a Monday to a Thursday, just find a trivia spot in that town.
Sure.
So like I've done Bemidji. I've gone down to Chicago and played. So anywhere I've traveled for work, I go and play. And like I said, I'm better at hosting than playing.
So am I. Don't worry. So am I.
My score indicates, but I think it's cool, like going to other places and how they run it. Like you said, maybe other places do the boards. You know, Market Street asks 50 questions.
Whoa.
So you got
Holy
you got to
smokes.
write down. It's 5 categories of 10,
Oh.
and it's like 10 seconds in between each question.
Oh,
and
you
then
either know it or you don't.
Yeah, and then you hand it in at the end. Yeah, I've gone to places where it's on your phone, so you got to download an app and play.
Which I hate.
Yeah, you got to type the
Phone
answer
sucks.
out. I've done. I think Lucky's in town does it where
Yeah.
you go like 5, 4, 3, or like you add numbers to how confident your confidence meter of the question. So it's cool going to different places and seeing how they run it and how you can kind of incorporate your own little things to go and host it like 2 Fathoms. I mean that's
Sure.
pretty set, but you can always change some things. I think.
Well, I've started playing DJ trivia over at Wellington's, and there's a long time. They do a whole song between.
That's like a league, isn't it?
They do have leagues, and I think it just started. It starts like at the beginning of the year, but
Yeah.
it's like 3 minutes between questions.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
and there's only like 4 or 5 questions, and
There's
there's
multiple choice too.
Some of them are. Some of them are
No.
fill in. So usually round 1's supposed to be very easy. Then round 2 gets a little harder, and they're supposed to get harder. However, there's submitted questions from people around the world, so it's literally up on a screen. You go in and hand in your thing, but you have like whatever the song is, and then there's a countdown once it gets to 1 minute.
Yep.
It's fun, but it's a long
a
time
long
between
time.
questions.
Yep.
10 seconds is you either know it or you do not know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Market Street tries to get theirs done in an hour. It's like it's 7 to 8 on Thursday, so it's the same time as 2 Fathoms. A little starts a little earlier.
Sure.
So I've gone and played at Market Street, and then gone to 2 Fathoms and played.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Oh, so they're just before it.
yeah, they go 7 to 8. Where 2 Fathoms, if you'll get there at
7:30.
8, so you'll kind of miss the first round.
Yeah.
But then you can just play the last.
Seems
2.
like a lot of places are doing this nowadays. I
Yeah.
love it. I think it's so much fun because I just like to see if I know things. Plus, you're learning too. Like everyone that's listening right now has learned maybe 10 new things that they did not know,
Yeah.
or maybe they're not learning anything. Who
Learn
knows?
how dumb I am. Yeah.
That's
what-
right. So now you said you on the road.
Yeah, yep. So from now, or December, November till March, I'll travel a week out of the month.
Oh, wow.
So, like right now or next month, I'll have the opportunity to go to like one of the Dakotas, Illinois, Indiana, or Eau Claire would be a local spot. So I would go there. Plunkett's puts you up in a room or puts me up in a room, and then any houses or businesses, commercial stuff there. If there's an open route, I would go and do the work.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because we just don't have, we're so heavy on spraying houses. Well, we can't do that now. Where if you go south or you just go to a different state, like the Dakotas, you just do all businesses.
Sure.
So
Sure.
It opens up a lot of opportunity to travel. If we ever want to move, it's open to go somewhere. But like I said, it's cool going to different areas. And I play by myself, obviously, when I go. Or if I find, a couple guys playing, I'll just ask if I can play with them. So.
Oh, for trivia, you just
Yeah,
walk in.
yeah.
Dude, I
Everyone's pretty friendly when it
Yeah.
comes to that, anyways. Because we sit down sometimes. My dad and I, a lot of times, will go by ourselves, and we'll just hook up with someone like, "Oh, you guys want to play? Sure, let's do it."
Yep.
Yeah.
I was in Red Wing last month, and there's these 2 older ladies in their 50s asked me if I wanted to play, and I said, yeah, sure. And they're like, oh, we come here all the time, and they were awful. They were worse.
Oh, no.
They were worse. And they left before the final question, so I was by myself for the final question. And I was like, I don't know why I joined you then, if that's. But
You're just gonna
yeah,
leave me
I was,
hanging.
I was like, all right, that's fun.
Well, my dad and I have come very close to winning by just bidding 0 at the end, and then we'll have like 2 points because we knew nothing about this. So
Right.
I get how that is. So then you got the Lee Rain Trucking. Now you
Yep.
play softball with them too.
Yes, I do.
I thought I played against you.
Yep, a few times.
You guys are good.
Yeah, we try to be. We're all having kids now, so we had to take 24 off. So the Rain Revenge Tour 25 is starting in
shout
April.
out.
Yep.
The Revenge Tour.
Yep. So yeah, we play. We don't play local like in the Winona Park Rec, but we did tournaments. So
Sure. Yep.
we're
Yeah, I
more
know.
of a tournament team. For league, I try to play in the lower levels and just have fun.
Man,
Yeah, Justin is like the
sandbagging.
best shortstop
No.
in Division 5 softball.
Yep. There used to be 11 divisions. Now there's 5. So that's a big.
Dude,
that's
back
a
in the
big
day,
start.
there used to be a church league.
Yeah.
And within the church league, I think there was, maybe there wasn't divisions, but in 35 and over, there used to be divisions when my dad was
Yeah.
playing.
Wow.
And I was a little kid at that point, but there was like 3 divisions in 35 and over.
Yeah, when I started, when I was 20, so 13 years ago, there was 10 divisions. There wasn't a church league then, as far as I know.
Right.
There was no 35 and over. Now there is. I think there was like 3 or 4 women's. Co-ed had a lot.
Yeah, there are 3 divisions in co-ed at
Yep,
least.
and now it's just kind of dwindling down, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not a big let's play on Sunday. Sunday for me is like I'm going on the river or whatever it is. I've come in and I've had a couple beers before and I played and I look like an idiot when I came in and play. I go, that's the last time I'll ever do that.
Yeah.
I'm not coming in on a Sunday to play 5 o'clock slow pitch softball.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you know what? That's for the rest of the Sunday's just my day off. So
Right.
I don't really do that anymore. But I love playing softball. I know we always play against Lee Rain at some point in Goodview days.
Yep,
so.
good view. Yeah, Steamboat. We used to do that when Steamboat Days had a tournament. They don't have that anymore.
Yeah, it kind of went away. Now they have
Yeah.
like, what is it? Call Me Blue or what?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Blue.
Come on, Blue,
tournament,
yeah.
Yep. Which that was even limited to like lower level teams, and then this last year I think everyone could play just because
they had nobody.
because the amount of
Yeah.
teams that just don't play anymore.
And it was on Steamboat Days weekend, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's rough. because there's
Which
a lot going
I
on.
think you had the teams that were able to do it 15 years ago. So I don't know what changed. I just don't know if the younger generation just doesn't play.
Well, I know
or-
a big hit was when COVID happened because even with the men's basketball league, now it's just one division. So you might go out and just get steamrolled. Before there was a 3, 2, and a 1,
Yep.
and 3 was like pickup basketball,
Yep.
picnic style. I played in that Division 1 year. I was like, what the hell is this? This is just like throwing the ball around.
Yeah.
So then now I have a team, but I don't really care if I
Yeah.
play or not. I told the guys, I'm like, hey, I'll go there if you want me to, bang around some guys on the defense. I'm like, I'm not going to score a bunch of points, but
Right.
I'll run people over if necessary, or they can run me over and I'll take
Yeah.
charges. But I said I'll do my best, but I like softball. That's my favorite,
Right.
and I still
Softball's
play the
a lot more
volleyball
fun.
too.
I used to play in the basketball park and rec when I was in college, and again just stopped playing because I don't want to tear my Achilles.
I almost got a new fight 3 years ago in basketball.
Oh my gosh, that's when it was probably self-officiated, right?
Yeah, it was the
was a
last
year of
year of
that.
self-officiating. Yeah.
Yep, that was a bad year. I remember that.
Yep, the police were called. Believe it
Nice.
or not, I did not start the fight, but I also didn't finish
Who
it.
called fouls, offense or defense?
I think it was defense. No,
I
it
think
was
it was offense.
I think,
Offense
yeah.
call.
Because even when you're playing like park rec, it's self-officiated. When you're playing volleyball,
yeah.
the offense or whoever's doing it is supposed to call it on themselves. I'm like, who the hell is going to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's going to call themselves when they're in the
Right.
net unless it's very obvious. I'm like,
Right.
so yeah, it is better. I remember it was 3 years ago. Literally, it was all arguing. And then I think it was 2 years ago, first game of the year, the cops got called because someone brought a gun.
Nice.
Like,
I was
holy-
there for that actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I didn't bring the gun.
But it was officiated.
Yeah.
And then they made you not. They did not allow people to come in unless you're on the roster.
Oh yeah.
So my dad always wanted to come watch. I go, well, I got 12 on the roster. I don't need 12 players, so I wrote them on the roster. So he come in and watch this. So they go, well, you on the roster? Yep, I'm on the roster. He just wanted to come
Suit
and
up.
watch. Is
Yeah.
all. So
Suit up.
Put some J's on, get out
Yeah.
there, Rich. Come on.
he
Stand in
comes
the
in his
corner.
boots.
It's like bench warmers when they got everybody on base or everybody's hurt. It's like, come on.
Come on. All right, boys, let's get into round number 2 here. All right, so just so everyone's wondering where we're at here, I have Justin, which is
Yep.
Justin. You're at 3 points.
Yep.
And I have
A sneaky 3.
Sneaky
Andrew at, what do I have? 7, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
7 whole points.
7 whole
7 whole
points. So he went
points. Okay.
70%. That's just a C minus, boys.
So if
and
we would have
girls,
worked
so-
together,
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
no, we
Yeah,
got the
no,
same
yeah,
ones
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so quid pro quo versus what was your name again? I forgot off the
That
top.
guy.
That guy.
That guy. Don't be that guy.
All right, well, let's see what that guy can do in this round. Of
Never
round
know.
number 2.
Picture
question.
round? No.
Nope.
Okay. It's not like the
Well, we
floor.
gotta remember
Yeah.
we have an audio
the floor
audience
is
that's
awesome.
just
Yep.
listening. There's just an audio audience at this point too. So, question number 1 of
I
round
tried
number
to
2.
get on that show this next season, by the way.
I'm also applying.
Are you?
Yeah.
I applied already.
Right on.
Well, for what?
The floor, hosted by Rob Lowe. It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a great game show.
What would be your
Expertise.
category?
I thought about that. Like tight ends would be mine.
Okay.
Like I can
What?
name like the
Football
third string
tight
tight
ends?
end
Oh,
No.
on
okay.
every team.
men's
Yeah.
tight ends.
Yeah, I was gonna
But the tricky thing is like you could
Baywatch.
say a category, yeah, and they could interpret it how they want.
Yeah,
so it to
they
be
could do
specific.
anything. Yep. I
So it'd
think
be like NFL tight ends probably.
yeah, mine were team logos, like sports logos, which they just did baseball this last
the
year.
minor league was
Fun.
tough.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
I just knew the Durham Bulls, the
Yeah.
first one. That was it. I think I did bugs because I had to do
Shout
that.
out.
Yeah,
Plunkets.
shout out Plunkets, pest control.
Oh, shit.
And then I don't remember. TV living rooms, TV show living
that's
rooms.
Oh, that'd be
nice.
fun.
That'd be
nice.
a fun one.
Never
I'm
thought
trying to
about
think of
that.
something they haven't put on there yet,
Yeah.
and I don't think they've done that one.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Question number 1 of round number 2. What is the only vowel that is not the first letter of a state? What is the only vowel that is not the first letter of a state?
Are you counting Y in this? Like A,
Y.
E, I, O, sometimes Y, you know?
No.
Okay,
We're not
okay,
counting
okay,
Y in
okay.
this. Just your normal vowels. A-E-I-O-U. Boards up, boys. E. Hey, we start off round number 2 with the social of E.
20% chance of getting it right.
Yeah, shout out.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, this one better also be a social then.
All right.
So question number 2 of round number 2. What is the term that is used when someone suddenly stops talking to a person on social media? What is the term that is used when someone suddenly stops talking to a person on social media? Oh, that was quick.
Oh,
This
yeah.
better be a...
I've done it.
Perfect. You want to tell us about that? All right, let's do. We got ghosted or
Ghosted.
ghosting. Yeah.
Get ghosted.
All right, you got a good story at all for that?
Dude, Justin.
I don't think so, actually.
Dude, you go to war against Packers people on Twitter.
I do,
Bro.
yeah.
Who are you blocked by?
On Twitter or by?
Yeah, Twitter.
My Twitter.
You're blocked.
Yeah, I'm blocked by
Peter?
Pat McAfee, Brandon Walker from.
You're blocked by Pat McAfee. What'd
Yeah.
you say?
That's so impressive, honestly.
That is
Yeah,
actually very
I don't
impressive.
remember why McAfee blocked me. Well, he got the bag from ESPN, and then they fired a bunch of people, and I said it was his fault, and he just
Peter
got rid of
Bukowski,
me.
are you
No,
blocked by him?
Andy Herman.
Okay, shout out.
Yep.
I feel
Andy
like you
Herman.
must have been saying a lot of bad things to him.
With McAfee?
Yeah.
No, I think that was it. But
The
it
one
was,
time? One
it
hit
might have
wonder?
been more than once.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on his side with all the Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays. I just can't tweet at him. So
Okay.
you used to not be able to see their tweets if you're blocked, and now you can. You just can't engage with them. So now I can see McAfee's tweets.
Right.
I just
Okay.
can't say anything back.
That
Yeah,
is-
the
Brought
Twitter
that
the
back.
Twitter stuff. I think there's a lot of Packer homers, and I'm a Packer fan, but there's just
That's
sometimes you gotta take the
impressive.
curtains off a little bit.
Well, the problem with so many hardcore Packers fans is they will cheer when things are good, but when things are bad, it's like Jordan Love's not our guy. Like we got to fire LaFleur. It's
As-
like, dude, come on.
Yeah, as a season ticket holder, some of that's true.
You're a season ticket holder.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, my family is. I'm
Okay.
personally not. But yeah, LaFleur gets a little emotional. He had a rough Monday
Press conference,
today.
yeah.
With and Mark Tauscher really got at him. So I'm sure people don't really care. We should just do a Packer podcast.
Let's do it.
Well, I'm actually quite impressed with your blocked by Pat
There's a few
McAfee.
other ones that I
Wait.
won't name, but
Really? You won't even name them?
well, like Brandon Walker from Barstool. Barstool Sports. He blocked me. I have my phone.
God, what are you spewing out there?
His was a high noon thing. He threw a high noon or got in trouble with high noon, and I don't know. There's just
Okay.
sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not, and then you get blocked.
Who's the biggest name that's blocked you? Pat McAfee?
Probably McAfee.
Okay. What's second? Brandon Walker? I don't even know who that is. So
No.
I've never heard of her.
Brandon Walker from Barstool.
Yeah.
Jaden James, she's blocked me.
Hold on.
That's a whole different
Is Jaden James a
person.
porn star?
Yeah, she is.
Yikes.
How do you
Yep.
piss off a porn star?
No idea.
Well, you did it.
I did.
Congrats.
I did.
Man,
Yeah, that's a
what
whole
kind of
nother.
stories you got. Oh my
podcast.
gosh, I think we're gonna find some more stories out.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are now at 5-9. So hey, you know what? You're doing good. However, you got to get some
the
right
last
that
one.
he can't get right over there. So here we go.
Okay.
Now, question number 3 of round number 2.
James
What is the best-selling pinball machine of all time? And I'm looking for a theme, and I'm going to give you a hint. It came out in 1992. So what is the best-selling pinball machine of all time? Came out in 1992. I'm looking for a theme.
All right, 1992. I was -6 years old, so I got to try to think about
Nope, you can't say that.
what.
You can't say age when it comes to trivia.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Because who was the first president?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Theodore
Ooh.
Roosevelt.
You were negative.
True,
Yeah,
that's
we were
true.
negative
That's
like
fair.
250 years
you
old.
can't
A
say that.
theme, man.
I think I know. I don't know.
This is I
Sorry,
think
you
when
said-
I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
What was the question? The oldest?
No, what is the most
popular?
or best selling pinball machine of all time? And we're talking about a theme. So like out front we have Space Jam. I'm gonna give you a hint, that's not it.
All right.
So we have the Space Jam pinball machine. Boards up.
I said Adam's Family.
Adam's Family it is.
Kiss?
How the hell did you come up with that? You didn't even
So-
know it.
Okay, I like pinball. I don't love it.
Man.
Shout out Matt Wagner.
Yeah, he was been
but
on.
a lot of these arcade places with pinball machines. They're like, oh, we have Adam's Family. So I just figured
Yeah.
maybe that was the most popular.
That one is, if you have one of those, they're usually asking like 11 G's for that.
No kidding.
Yes.
Family.
And Twilight Zone is another one that's pretty high up there that people want. But we
Kiss
we
has
just
got to be up there.
Yeah.
yes, but it's a newer pinball machine.
Oh.
So
You got
I
to think about the longevity.
Yeah, the longevity, and I guess Adam's Family for whatever reason is just a highly sought after one. I don't know. Someone the other night put down Terminator, and I go Terminator was a really good one because you had the hand pistol for the plunger,
all right.
and it shot it off, which was cool. We just recently got Space Jam here, so that one's actually really neat. But there's so many. Another one that comes to my mind was Shack Attack back in the day. That was a cool. It's just a great. The themes are great, but one of my favorites,
Kazam?
South Park.
Ooh,
That's a good one because Mr. Hanky came up out of the toilet.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I still want to get one of those in the garage here. But,
All right.
but yeah, Adam's Family, 1992. For those who are listening, go
You
look
sell
him
one
up.
of your cars, you could buy a couple pinball machines.
Yeah, certainly could buy some. Yes.
All right.
However, I can't drive a pinball machine.
Fair.
However, the pinball machine might get more use than some of these cars in here.
True.
Because I can almost guarantee this whole line of cars next to you guys maybe have like 5 miles total in the last year.
All right.
So, anyways, here we go. This is a good one. Question number 4 of round number 2. Who will be headlining the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show? Who's going to be headlining this year, 2025 Super Bowl halftime show?
I know. I
And
heard
it's
this. I don't remember.
not P. Diddy.
He's hosting a different halftime show.
He's got something.
They just don't know it
Was
yet.
Usher this past year?
Usher was last year.
Okay.
I loved it. People were like, "Oh, this is stupid," and I'm sitting there, literally sitting over here singing.
No table talk.
No, it wasn't Usher.
I know. I
He
heard
might-
it. I
maybe
can't
he-
remember.
maybe
I
he
can't
was gonna
remember
ride
it. I
it?
can't remember it. It's
Oh,
okay.
Well, he's got nothing
I'll
at the
pass, I'll
moment.
pass.
All right, boards up.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is the correct answer. You
Nice.
just gained a point on
did.
him.
That was big.
So now we got
it's-
6-10.
They wanted it to be Lil Wayne because it's in New Orleans, and he's not getting it.
Dude, Lil Wayne had the awesome
He should have got
Green Bay
it.
Packers song.
You know what's
Yeah,
actually
green
crazy
yellow.
is they're doing a lot of hip hop rap lately.
Yeah.
Usher's
They got-
R&B.
Yep.
Wasn't Kendrick on like 3 years ago?
He was
No.
with when it was Dre and
He was
Snoop
on
Dogg.
that? Yeah.
He came out and did a song.
That was only 2 years ago.
That was,
That was Los Angeles.
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Yeah,
That was
that was
cool.
a good one.
And I love that one. And people were like, oh,
That was a really good halftime. They got away from it, like the like quicker music when Janet Jackson got her thing, ripped off.
Oh,
Because
well, that's
then-
fine.
then it-
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, he got ripped
I know.
off, just maybe not on purpose.
What year are they going to do like a boy band reunion of all the boy bands? That would be so awesome.
2069.
2069.
2069.
They'll be
They'll be
long.
dead.
Yeah. Who will be last?
Can you imagine
JT.
like you
JT
get like
also be like-
Backstreet Boys and then you have NSYNC and you'd have
NSYNC.
and 98 Degrees
Yeah.
and then like they all do some big giant mashup like they did with the rap with
Yep.
Snoop, Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent. That was cool.
That was a really good one.
42-year-old women would go crazy for that.
Only if
They
you
would.
have
So
it
would
now,
I.
not in 2069.
Fair.
Be in the nursing home.
Fair.
Okay, here we go. This one I expect to
No, don't even say that.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say that.
just, Yep.
another beer
Let's
question.
surprise you. Oh,
Which beer company had the most interesting man in the world as their spokesperson? Which beer company had the most interesting man in the world as their spokesperson?
Shout out Liney Kugels.
Yes, Liney's.
They just stopped brewing in Eau Claire. Did you know that?
I saw that. What's up with that?
They
They're like moving their stuff.
Coors
like-
basically because they're a Coors entity. They were only brewing like 10 or 15% of their stuff there. So like
interesting.
we're just gonna move her back to Milwaukee.
Did you ever take the tour there?
Yeah, it's really cool.
And the Liney Lodge is amazing.
It is.
My wife
It's
and I
very
like to
cool.
go there every so often. When we go there, we usually always hit up Liney Lodge just to have a flight of beers and then look at all the product.
Yeah.
All right, we got some answers. What do we got?
Sam
You had
Adams.
Dos
Dos
Equis.
Equis.
Dos Equis.
Ooh, Dos Equis.
That means 2 X's, by the way.
Ooh, 2 X's.
Lost my point.
All right, this one might be, I don't know.
Don't say it.
We're going to take you to the Wayback Machine.
Have you asked all these questions while hosting already? Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's how I got these so quick.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so this one was just asked last week, which is like 2 weeks ago from when this comes out. But anyways,
There.
question number 6 of round number 2. In 1947, the first NBA Christmas Day games happened where the Providence Steamrollers played against this team.
The first Christmas.
In 1947,
Is the team still? Like,
yep,
in
the team is
NBA?
still around. So
Okay.
there you go.
Got
In
it.
1947, the first NBA Christmas Day games happened where the Providence Steamrollers played against this team, and the team is still around to this day.
Are they good?
Don't say it.
Some
Don't
might say
it.
they are, some
I
might
don't-
not.
Okay.
All right, if you are a Spike Lee fan, you would be right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
look at the New York Knicks. Spike Lee probably thinks they're phenomenal.
Probably does.
R.I.P. to Cat.
What?
Did he die?
Anthony Towns.
Oh.
He didn't die. He's just not on the Wolves anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that a
Playing-
good
is he
move for the
playing
Timberwolves?
really-
I don't know.
really well?
It felt like a good move at the time. It feels like Cat has been unbelievable this year. Like maybe his best season ever.
I know. That's what I thought too. It was like they needed one other thing for the Timberwolves, and it wasn't Cat's fault. It was like he just needed some other
I don't even think they needed anybody else. I think it was just like,
Should have just ran it back.
yeah, they should have kept it going. They needed one more year,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I know their record's not fantastic anymore. But anyways, here we go. For those who are into space, you're going to love this question.
Nice.
Because question number 7, round number 2 is, which planet has the shortest day in the solar system? Which planet has the shortest day in the solar system? Ooh, they're counting planets at the moment,
I'm
folks.
counting his planet to see which one he's putting.
Gonna point to the planet.
My very something
I know, my
mother.
very educated mother.
just ordered us 9 pizzas.
Yeah.
But now we don't have any more pizzas because Pluto's not there.
Pluto. Well, I'm gonna put Pluto in that mix just because I believe.
Sorry, you
it's
said shortest or longest?
the
shortest
shortest day.
day?
Yep.
What planet has the shortest day?
Fun fact for everyone who's listening right now, as they're trying to guess at this, is actually each day is 9.9 hours roughly.
That's crazy.
All right, we got answers. Let's see what we got.
I said Mars.
Jupiter.
It is Jupiter.
Damn
And you did not get stupider.
Nope.
You're
So we
making
put-
a little headway here.
Uranus just for like
Yeah,
the
just for
laughs,
shakes.
but, it's
But you had to
no,
actually-
But I actually had to get a point.
So yeah, you got 8 points now, and I got Andrew with 12. So
Hey,
you're hanging in, guy.
My
All
very
right.
educated mother just. Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right, now this one's going to apply to everyone because everyone's probably wondering what this means. What does the acronym PDF stand for? What does the acronym PDF stand for? So if I send you a
Is it
PDF file,
sit on a
what am I
computer.
actually sending you?
I sit on a computer.
Yeah. What's your job?
Sales.
Oh, okay.
I don't work at Dunder Mifflin, bro.
Yeah.
Dunder.
Printable.
Was it PDF?
Yep, PDF. So if I send you a PDF file, what did I give? What did I just send you?
Oh, which
You
one
sent
is
me.
Yeah. And we send these all the time to people, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I used
I know.
to. When I was in.
This one could be an anti. All right, let's see what we got.
I said printable document file.
I put personal document file.
It is actually a portable document format. Sorry, that's the anti-social boys. I'm gonna drink to that one for you.
Man.
I'll drink. My board
this
kind of
is-
looks like
It's an interesting
binary.
way to.
If you guys are baseball fans, which I see one person here is a baseball fan, the other guy's wearing a softball jersey, so this one you guys
Cubs.
might get.
Ooh.
So question number 9 of round number 2 is this: what is the name of the dog on the Cracker Jack box?
Yeah, that's a huge baseball question.
What is? Well, yeah, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Don't you eat those?
No.
What
That
is
was
the
gonna be
name
like-
of the dog on the Cracker Jacks
Well,
box?
Max is the Grinch.
Max is the
Buy
Grinch
me
for sure.
some peanuts
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to sing the song.
Cracker Jacks.
You do not talk about the dog.
I
The
don't
dog.
care if I ever
Cracker
get back.
Jacks.
So
Speaking of
it's
dogs,
rude.
did you guys see? It was either Georgia or another team named Bulldogs, but the broadcast said Bulldongs. They spelled out Bulldongs.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
did.
unreal. I don't think it was
Bulldongs?
Georgia. It was
No,
another
it
team.
wasn't.
But
Bulldogs?
speaking of dongs, I put bingo.
I put Duke.
If you have bingo, you're right. Yes. How the hell did you get that right?
There was a farmer.
You
had
literally
a
threw
dog,
your
and
board on
bingo
the
was his
table.
Yeah, I
name.
did.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought he threw up the white flag on that one, but I guess yeah, right, bingo. That's a good guess. Okay, good. I didn't stump you, so we don't have to drink again, but we will still drink.
Oh shoot.
All right, here we go. Last question of round number 2. What feature did Instagram introduce in 2016 to compete with Snapchat? What feature did Instagram introduce in 2016 to compete with Snapchat? So think of all the features on Instagram. What was one of them that would compete with Snapchat?
My Instagram got hacked. Somebody's trying to sell Ray-Bans on my profile for $49.
Snapchat for
Oh,
the
that's a great deal.
cheaters.
You should
Snapchat for the
message me.
cheaters.
True.
You just got hacked too, didn't you? Did
Yeah.
your Facebook get hacked?
My Facebook got
Yeah.
hacked when it was like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so
He was
embarrassing.
asking for money.
It was asking for money. Yeah, and I'm like, I had all they did was they went down the first 30, like I think they got up to about 30 contacts, and I was trying to go in it as fast as I could and go change my password as fast as I could before the other person logged back in because he kept logging in on me. So I looked up, how do I do this? And I'm sitting there in a meeting, and I'm like, how the hell am I going to get this? Because I don't want them to get my card information.
Right.
That, I mean, granted, I can change my card, but then I got to change my card and everything else that is associated with it. Eventually, I was able to change my password as fast as I could, and then I scrolled down, and they were like the first 30 people that were on my thing. They're like, hey, I need money. And some people were about to fall for it. I'm like, no, you guys, like, I'm not going to ask you for money.
Yeah,
on
well, and
Facebook.
I got it. I got a message from you, and it said, "Hey, I need your help." And
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, maybe he wants me to come on the podcast." And
I thought the same
or like,
thing, dude. I
Hey,
was
I need
like-
a couple questions, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And it was like instant. I need $300 in
Yeah.
ones, like sent to
Yeah.
this. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I need gift
Perfect.
cards.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right, boys, what do we got?
yeah. Said DMs.
Put filters.
Stories.
Ah.
Stories is actually
I was gonna put
it.
reels. That probably wouldn't have come.
Oh, man. All right, well.
Stories.
Yeah, because you know how they
Yeah.
stopped.
Yep.
So, anyways, after round 2, what we have here is we got Justin, you got 8 points. And just confirming with Andrew, you got 13, right? Perfect.
Okay.
Now, so Andrew, you just came from pickleball, right?
Yes,
You talked about that in the last podcast we had back in the spring, right?
I did.
Were you in league right now or what?
Just playing. There's a group of people. I was the youngest one by 20 years,
Classic.
probably. But usually I play with like people around my age. But yeah, I played at the tennis center in Cotter.
Oh, yeah. That's that. I
John
played a
Rack
tournament
or
there.
John
something.
John
Nett.
Nett Center.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
do pest
that
control there.
that place eats up your shoes very fast. The I don't know what you would call it. It's not obviously it's not wood floor.
The
It's not-
court?
Yeah, the court. Yeah, it's very very rough, which is great for grip.
Right.
I played a tournament there in my basketball shoes. They were torn up afterwards.
Dude, I use KDs. I do not like it. Doesn't affect me at all.
No.
No.
How'd you
And I
do?
play a lot.
Was it league tonight or just
No, just for fun.
Just for
I
fun.
clap though.
You
I
clap.
I did really
You
well.
clapped.
Do you guys hit each other? You hit paddles.
I do
Yep,
touch battles.
Touch
yeah,
tips.
yeah.
Touch
Yeah,
tips.
Whoa, hey.
He touches in the tips, man.
I am playing in a tournament. When is that? Next weekend? Yeah,
Where's
next
that one at?
weekend
In
in
town?
on Alaska,
Oh, okay.
the Blue
What's
Zone.
your rating?
Nah, probably. I'm pretty close to 4.0 right now.
Okay.
Damn.
That's the highest, right?
No.
Oh, 5? Oh.
Professionals would say they're like 5.5 and up.
Oh, okay.
So I got a way to go before I'm going pro. But
Before you're pro, okay.
Okay, so what else you been up to then since the last time you were on?
Oh man, just being a dad is fun. My kid is almost 16 months, and so it's like a crazy age because he's been walking for almost 6 months now, and so like he's steady and can do things, which is really fun. Like
Also
we
not. Like he gets in trouble.
Right.
Get
well,
into everything.
Yeah.
Not trouble.
He sees everything. He opens a drawer filled with like shot glasses and tries to pull them out.
He's taking his own shots.
Or he'll just
Yeah.
walk. He'll just walk around and just fall over. I'm like, dude, you're you're very competent at this, you know. But
You're very confident.
you've been doing it for a while. Yeah, fathering is fun. I'm traveling for work a little bit here. Actually, also go to trivia when I travel.
Really? Where's a place that you've been to?
Kansas City, I go quite often.
Yeah.
Meet with like the Chiefs and the Royals.
Yeah, you were talking about that back in the spring.
Yeah.
So you get some breweries up down there?
Somewhat.
Some breweries to play trivia?
Yeah. Some breweries, random restaurants have it.
I just Google like
Yeah, trivia near
Kansas
me.
City.
Yeah.
And then whatever comes up.
But then I
Perfect.
also play pickleball when I go down there. So there's like a place called
no
Chicken
kidding?
and Pickle Chicken and Pickle that is really good pickleball. I'm
Chicken
going
and
out
Pickle.
to LA in March for like an MLS summit.
Nice.
And I'm going out to the MLB All-Star game again in Atlanta.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
that'll be fun.
It'll be awesome. It's gonna be hotter than snot though. 'Cause
I used to
middle of
live down
July.
there, yeah. Well, it was good. It was a good time down there, though. But now their stadium is now in Cobb County, which is where I actually used to sell cars.
Truist Park.
Yeah, it used to be down like in the southern part of Atlanta-ish area, and now they moved up to Cobb County, which is probably a nicer area to be honest with you, because it's a little rough down there.
Right on.
He didn't really want to be caught in the west end of Atlanta. North end of Atlanta was nice. Buckhead, very nice place.
Northern, bro.
So you're going down there for the All-Star game?
I will. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, Windcraft. We do like all their pin trading and stuff.
Yeah.
So we interact with fans and
That'll
we
be
sell a lot of
fun.
pins. Yeah, I've been to the last. I was at the one in Seattle 2 years ago, and then last year I was in Dallas.
Yeah,
So
you said that. You were talking
Yeah,
about that on the
yeah.
podcast. Yeah, that sounds really fun, actually.
it's fun stuff, man.
All right, should we get on round 3, guys?
Let's do it.
All right, we got 8 to 13.
Okay.
This is when it
Okay.
really counts.
Yep.
I think you guys look at this one.
Can we call the Diamond Dogs for one question?
Should
Yeah, phone a friend.
Yeah, should we phone?
Wait,
like,
you gotta
who'd
phone
you
Diamond
call?
Dogs. You phone I Drink There 4 a.m. since you
I
put
don't
it
have
there.
anyone's. I could.
Now they can Google it. That's not fun.
Yeah, well, that's status quo for them then.
Most likely, they'll know any of these questions
Dang.
off the top of their head.
Yeah.
They're like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, here we go.
They have a spreadsheet of all the questions.
That's right. That's right.
They record the trivia.
I remember
Then-
last year they started doing it. Like, what the hell are you guys doing?
I will tell one quick story about Diamond Dog. So I ran Taylor Swift trivia like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
9
you
months
did.
ago,
Yeah.
and they studied for it for like as soon as they heard that it was going to be Taylor Swift's trivia, they started studying every fact about her, not knowing anything about her before, and they won. So I thought it was pretty cool. I'm like, you
That's
know what,
hilarious.
Swifties were
It's-
mad, but
Is that the busiest trivia night there? You think?
it's
There
top
was
three,
people there I'd
top
never had
three.
seen in my life.
It was nuts to butts in there for sure. It was
'Cause it's inside.
It was crazy. Yeah, there was like a team on every pinball machine. I think we had it was like
Right.
28 or 30 teams.
Yeah, well, before you got here, I was telling Chris the busiest I had was like 27 or 28 outside.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, for sitcom trivia or 90s
Okay.
trivia, which was fun. It was really
Harry
fun.
Potter might have had more actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was
hell's
crazy.
wrong
Those are
people.
probably only the niche ones that you can, like, you're really going to get a
Right.
big
Yeah.
turnout.
Which is why we started doing themes more often because like I had people raise their hands and over half the people had never been to trivia before, so it was like
Yeah.
a good
That's
idea.
good, though. They get new business in there.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1 of round 3. What was the first food eaten in space? What was the first food eaten in space? Yeah, I wouldn't put liquid up there with that. But at least on the next question, I give you a 50-50 shot.
The first food.
First food eaten in space,
I feel
yeah.
like, is it like a dish or is it an appetizer?
Just a food.
food?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep it.
All right, boards up.
I said spam.
Put
you-
spaghetti.
Oh no, it's applesauce. Applesauce.
When you said
No liquid.
That's not liquid. It's together.
I mean,
Yeah, there's some texture. Yeah,
There's texture. It's not much, but
it's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
congealed liquid.
Yeah.
It's probably like the stuff you add water to or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible. I would not want to be eating that. Okay, 50-50 shot on this one here.
All right.
Heads or tails.
Question number 2. Which came first chronologically?
Chicken or
The
egg?
first Pokemon video game or Pokemon trading cards? So which one came
Ooh.
first?
Video game or
Pokemon
trading
video
card?
games or Pokemon trading cards?
In the U.S. or Japan?
Ooh, really good question.
I believe it's here.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I didn't put that on there, but I'm
Card
pretty
or
sure
the
it's here.
game?
Which one came first, video game or
Trying to
cards for
think.
Pokemon? And it's
The
still
game or
popular
the
to this day.
It is.
People are buying Pokemon stuff still left
I've
and
gotten
right.
sucked into some of those videos where they're like unboxing them, and it's,
Oh.
it's
You mean talking about
crazy.
the cards?
That's a dangerous.
Yeah, I don't
wormhole
like
to
pay,
get
but I
into.
watch them, and it's
Yeah.
like whoa. Because they pull like a $10,000 Charizard,
Oh, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is like Logan or Jake Paul have like $1 million one they wear on their neck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell
Crazy.
is that all
That's
about?
huge.
All right, boys, let's see what we got.
I said game.
Card.
It is video game.
Let's go.
Video game came out first.
You needed that one, bro. That's
did.
tough.
I had game and
Do you know like years wise what the difference was?
I don't know off the top of my head. No,
That's okay.
So someone else can comment, but I know it's in the 90s, obviously.
Right.
And I want to say it's in the upper 90s,
All right.
like 98, somewhere in there. But anyways,
Game Boy Color. Was
Oh,
dude, yeah, that was like the first one.
Red or blue? Was that? I think those
I think it was red or
two.
blue, and then there was
Yeah.
a gold one too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
green.
gonna change my answer quick.
All right, question 3 of round 3. Which U.S. city was once known as New Amsterdam?
For this
Which
blue.
U.S. city was once known as New Amsterdam? New Amsterdam. Da, da, da. Da, da. And Frank Sinatra loved to sing about
In
New
New
York.
York.
So you both got that one. That was a social. It wasn't expecting a social on that one.
Thank gosh.
But that's good. That's good. Love it. Oh yeah, obviously social.
How do you come up with your questions? Like, do you like what sort of research?
Yeah.
do you
What's
do?
your process?
Good question. Lately, it's been I love to use ChatGPT. However, before it was just search whatever. And then the other thing I like to do is I was using like facts. I'd say, hey, give me some facts about Winona, Minnesota, or whatever it was,
Yeah.
Minnesota. And then I would take a fact and I'd try to make it into a question. But now ChatGPT has to come up with a lot of good ways of just, they'll give you a bunch of stuff.
Right.
But sometimes I'll say, like, give me some impossible trivia
Impossible
questions.
trivia.
Yeah. And the way I always know it is if it's going to be a good one or if it's going to be too easy is if I know it. I always tell everyone, if I know the answer, it's probably going to be a social because I don't just know usually random facts for the most part.
Gotta have those in there though.
Sure.
You do
Yeah.
because people want to feel good about what
Yeah.
they
Some
oh, yes, I
softball-
got it
gotta
right.
have some
Yeah.
softball questions for sure.
Yeah, then I remember one night, Diamond Dogs was counting how many antisocials I had.
Yep, they do
Oh,
that.
Lord.
They have
And
a
it was
talent-
like
they have a
7.
running- yeah.
I was
7
like,
in one night.
I had 5 in one night. And that
Yeah.
was sports night.
really? In
5
sports?
sports.
You did
I
have
had-
some tough
I had
sports
some
questions.
Oh my gosh.
5 anti-sports questions.
So I've been coming up with them. I usually will never try to do a repeat. If I had it, I will never do a repeat
Right.
if I don't have to. I could accidentally put one in there not knowing it.
Right.
But otherwise, it's been just type it on Google. Give me some random hard or easy trivia facts and then ChatGPT for the last 6 months. I tried that. That's worked out well.
I'll have to look at that.
ChatGPT has been phenomenal.
Do you have to pay for it?
Nope.
Oh.
Certain
There's a
things
free version.
There's a
Okay.
free version. Like
Okay.
so a lot of the stuff like when I put what I'll do is like for the descriptions on these podcasts, just putting it in, I'll just type in what I would normally type and I'll say make this sound intriguing or make this sound exciting or whatever it might be. And then they'll give me a better version and then I'll put that in my description. So
Nice.
cat's out of the bag. I do use ChatGPT to make my descriptions sound better. If anybody even actually reads them, I don't know.
Right.
So, yeah, here we go. Question number 4. M&M's fruit chews it would eventually become what candy? M&M's fruit chews would eventually become what candy? Yep. So we all know M&M's. That's my favorite candy. I love plain M&M's, but I also like peanut butter ones. I also like peanut ones. There's also a peanut butter and jelly one that I just think came out. Someone just gave me one for Christmas. It was like lattes. I'm like, oof. I'm not a coffee drinker. Love the smell of it. Don't like the taste of it. So I gave them to a friend that loves coffee, and she's like, these are great.
What does M&M stand for?
It's Mars and Murray, I
That's
believe.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. 2
I
founders.
was gonna ask that one, but I didn't want to because I've asked that before. I think other people have asked that before.
Yeah, I would have known that.
So let's see what we got for.
It would have been dumb to ask that one.
What do we got? Our fruit chews. Yeah, you
I said
not know it?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Oh, Starburst was it?
Starburst.
Oh.
Fruit
I was
chews.
between those two.
I thought that was going to be a social, but anti. Hey, how many is that, Diamond Dogs? Why don't you comment on the video and let me know how many anti-socials I'm
sure.
up to at this point?
I think we've had 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Well, that's pretty good. I only got 2 teams, not 20.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
So that's not bad.
and
Two
one.
people.
And 2
one
people.
on,
Yeah, you're going
each team.
one-on-one.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Okay, I think this one you guys got. Question number 5, round number 3. Actor Jim Carrey first made a name for himself on which sketch comedy show? Actor Jim Carrey first made a name for himself on which sketch comedy show?
Oh, it.
Oh, yeah. You got this. You got this.
I don't know.
Once he has his answer, I'm going to give a little fun fact. And Jim Carrey,
What's the show called?
he has so many iconic movies. One of my favorites, though, was Liar Liar. I enjoyed Liar Liar. Yeah, The Claw.
Claw's good.
But I think a lot of people enjoy still Pet Detective.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
that's still one of their favorites of Jim Carrey's. But he has some interesting ones, but I haven't seen him really in much lately.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is
Sonic
good.
3.
What?
Sonic 3.
He just goes on Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Really?
I had one of my final questions was the Jim Carrey.
Really?
Yes, that was a great final question.
What was your
actually.
Jim Carrey question?
My Jim
Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
Carrey question.
You had a name. He had, I believe it was 6 movies in the 90s that grossed over 100 million.
I was there that night.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I
And
got
you,
it wrong.
you had to be specific. So a lot of people put like Ace Ventura 2, and it's like
Yeah.
that's not what
When
it's called.
Nature Calls.
And
I
then,
remember The
and
Mask.
then Batman. Not a lot of people got Batman forever.
Yeah, Batman.
Or something.
Yeah.
He was the Riddler. I think,
All
or
right.
the
Let's.
Joker.
What do we got?
It's Saturday Night Live.
No,
If you had-
it's a Wayne's Brothers show. but
Oh, you were
I
so right.
I don't know what it's called.
In Living Color.
In Living Color, that's what it is.
And also, fun fact is Jennifer Lopez was a dancing girl.
She was.
One of the dancing
Shout out
girls.
he was
on the show.
the Wayne's brother was just on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp
Yeah.
podcast, and he talked about. I don't think he didn't
the
get the
oldest
job
one.
for SNL.
Oh, okay.
He never got
That
on
makes
there.
sense.
No, he was just God. Which
Living
one is
Color,
it? It's
that's
the
what it
oldest one. It's the oldest Wayne's
There's
brother.
4 of them.
He played Major Payne, I believe. Who was Major Payne? Damian Wayans, I believe.
Oh,
it was.
Damian Wayans.
Yeah, Damian Wayans.
He was on New Girl.
Was he?
Yeah,
Those
he's in.
are
He's
two
got a new
different
show
brothers.
out though. He has a new
There's
show.
four
out.
brothers. There's four Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Wait, Damon's the one from New Girl.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's a
there might
different
be
one then.
his kid. Remember, his kid played in some movies. It's not. They got Sean and Marlon, who were they had the Wayans
that's
brothers.
his dad, right?
And no, they're brothers.
Okay.
All these guys, and they're the youngest one. Then they had the Scary Movie franchise. Stuff.
Yeah, those guys were.
Then you had Damon Wayans, who was Major Payne, I believe, and I think there's another one that's in there. But anyways, yeah, the Wayans brothers were the ones that came up with the sketch comedy of or not SNL. I'm sorry,
That's
of
weird.
In Living Color. That's where Jim Carrey was on. He was like one of the only white people on there
Yeah.
too.
Was that
was on-
the precursor to Mad TV, or were they kind of like the
No,
same
Mad
thing?
TV, I think is something different.
Yeah.
But that was.
I mean,
sketch-
it's a
that's
spin-off.
It was
of
sketch,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think any of them were on that though.
No, but like, what did In Living Color come first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was like
Yep.
in the early '90s, if not even the late '80s, maybe.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Check it out. There's some good ones out there. Okay, question number 6 of round number 3. This animal is 30 times greater to be struck by lightning than humans. This animal is 30 times greater to be struck by lightning than
Just
humans.
no context whatsoever.
No context.
Who did the study on this?
I did.
Dang.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. No, once I give you the answer,
30
like,
times more
yeah.
likely than humans. Is it a mammal?
It's a land animal.
Okay, sick.
Yep. It
So, yeah.
it walks around on land.
Yeah.
It's not in the water by any means.
Okay.
All right, good. All right. hold 'em up.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. It is a giraffe, yes. Because look how tall they are.
It's a big girl.
Big neck. All right, that's a social, boys. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Course.
Okay. This is. Oh yeah, I better drink too. All right, we
I got a
question
sweep to
number.
get to 20.
What's that?
I said I got a sweep to get to 20.
You do, yeah. Because right now you're at 16. All right, so question number 7. This. Okay, sorry. There is a McDonald's on every continent except for one. Which one is it? There's a McDonald's on every continent in the world except for one. Which continent does not have a McDonald's? And I love McDonald's. It's so good. I think you guys will get this one. I think I have a good feeling about this one. I don't know if it's a trick question.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Trick question.
I gotta erase it because I spelled it wrong. I'm trying to think of.
It's not a spelling competition, so spelling doesn't count as long as I can kind of get the
Are we
idea.
talking like a full service restaurant?
It just says McDonald's. I don't know how full service it is. This is not a massage parlor.
Man. Massage parlor.
No, man. I feel like this is going to be so
Yeah.
stupid.
Okay, let's go, boys.
I
What we
said
got?
Australia.
Put Antarctica.
It is Antarctica, even
Okay.
though you
I
didn't spell it
thought-
right.
Listen, all right. I
There's
thought,
an Antarctica.
I thought
Antarctica.
that maybe like Antarctica, they
I thought
built
it
like a
probably had-
small
yeah.
one or something, and Australia was too like liberal for it or whatever. Anyway.
There will be no McDonald's
No, I don't mean that
here.
in a derogatory way, but like they're just so like health conscious and like
Sure,
environmental.
yeah, right.
Well, maybe they,
Maybe
it's
they
just like
don't-
Robert F. Kennedy was talking about, or, he was talking about like how some places they don't put certain things in their food and he wants to get rid of that in
Right.
America.
Yep.
So
Red dye is about to be
that's the one, yeah.
down.
Aaron Rodgers, VP.
All right.
Did you see his
right.
documentary?
Yeah,
Nah,
I watched
need
that.
to-
on
I need
Enigma.
to. I
yeah,
need to.
It was good.
Some people talk about Aaron Rodgers like, oh, he's a crybaby and this, that, and the other thing, and his doesn't have a family life and all that. I'm like, oh yeah, it is what
Which
it
is
but
true. Which is true.
It is true, but I watched the documentary. I'm like, well, okay, I see why a little
Yeah.
bit, and I have a newfound respect for him.
Yeah.
I never had any
a big
disrespect
fan.
though. All right, boys, another
watched
card
that-
question.
I watched that season of The Bachelor too with his brother.
Oh yeah. They
Jordan.
set up 2 chairs and he's
Yeah.
not there. He's like some
Just for show.
yeah, just for show. Yeah, and you got to take those reality shows with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
All right, another card question. You guys ready?
Gotta
Okay.
look at all the signs.
Question number 8 of round number 3. Ford produces around 8,700 vehicles per day, but this car company only produces 10 to 12 vehicles per day. Which car company am I talking about? Ford produces around 8,700-ish vehicles per day, but this car company only produces around 10 to 12 vehicles per day. Which car company am I talking about? Which one? And I'll give you a hint. It's not Rolls-Royce. I would never have 2 questions the same.
Spelling does not count.
And
That's
none
be
of us
close.
none of us own one.
I'm pretty sure I spelled it right though.
Okay.
Oh.
I said Lamborghini.
All right, if you had Ferrari, you definitely spelled it wrong, but
nice.
you're
You knew
making
where
a
I was.
comeback,
You knew where I was
Justin.
going.
Oh my!
I was like trying to Ferrari.
11-16. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to get to your 20, Andrew, but that's okay.
Rip.
Because question number 9 is now about the body.
Nice.
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Not the
That
body
should-
Ventura.
All right.
Tight ends.
Yeah, tight end. Obscure tight ends.
Some tight end.
This tight end.
Question 9 of round 3. This part of the human body is unable to heal itself. What is it? This part of the human body is unable to heal itself. What is it?
Both genders?
Both genders.
All right.
This is gender neutral.
All right.
Non-binary.
This is
Unable to heal itself. This part.
Well, this one cannot heal itself. It's clearly not the skin.
And this is it. Oh, never mind.
We all have them.
punt.
I don't know. Justin's making a comeback here.
I think
you
I've
had this
read
one down right
I
away.
think I've read it.
So the kneecap.
All right, here we go.
I said
if you
your
have
tooth?
teeth or tooth,
yeah.
yes, that is correct. Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
I think this next one you guys can get because I think it's kind of obvious, but I don't know. Maybe it's only obvious to me because I know a lot about him.
That's a tricky answer though, because like
A
if you think about
kneecap.
your baby, if you think about your baby teeth, like
Yeah.
you break off a baby tooth and then the new one comes in. I don't know.
But your adult teeth, if
No,
you
yeah,
snap,
yeah, fair,
you break
fair.
one. Like I had a guy when I was living in Atlanta, I went golfing. This guy let go of his club in his backswing because he was mad about how it went. Club came back, nicked my tooth, chipped it, and it was like, oh my! He did not hit a root, so it did not hurt.
I was gonna say I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, your teeth are kind of jacked up.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, screw you over there. You lose automatically. We're talking
You're
about my
done.
jacked up
You
teeth.
lose. You get nothing.
Nothing, sir.
Okay, last question around number 3. This country has more saunas than cars. Which country am I talking about?
Country.
This country has more saunas than cars.
I think this is
Which
right.
country am I talking about? Come on, Justin, don't let this go. You've been like 3 or 4 in a row now.
You have been cooking.
You've been cooking. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it? All right.
No, I don't. I have an answer, but I don't
All right,
think
let's see
it's
what you
right.
got.
I put France.
You had Finland. Finland.
Shout out Finland.
Shut up, Finland. I love
Are they
saunas,
watching?
dude. I love saunas.
I love
All right.
ice baths, dude. Take
So
an ice bath.
Was that?
Ice bath.
I have not done ice bath. Have you?
So nice,
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
dude.
I love heat. I
Okay,
love
you got to
heat.
go into ice bath and then a sauna, and then back.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here.
Was that the last one?
That was the last of round number
That was a
3.
That was a
Okay.
great round for you.
Okay.
You needed that.
I needed that. I wasn't going to be able to go home if I didn't have that.
Okay, so if you are at home right now and you're listening or you're watching right now, I have Andrew. I have you down, and correct me if I'm wrong. I have you down for 17.
I have 18. I had 5 that round.
And I had you for 4.
No, I had 5.
Video game,
Can we play
New York
play the
City.
tape?
giraffe, Antarctica. Oh, yeah. You're right. I didn't
okay.
count the
I-
last one
I-
that you just had.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, my bad. Yep. So thank you. That's why we do this. So I got 18. And Justin, I have you for 8 plus 5, and I have you for 13. Am I right?
Okay.
All right.
I believe you.
Okay, now, last
13 or
question.
14.
It's not going to be one of these crazy ass, write me this in
Top
order.
10.
We got to do this for the podcast for everyone else listening out there. But right now, if you are competing with Justin and Andrew, if you have more than 13 or 18, you are beating both of them. If you have more than 13, you're just beating one of them. If you have less than that, damn.
What's the category?
The final category, and then I'm going to need your wager for this
Okay.
one, but the final one is technology. Technology. And you know what? I'll just kind of scoot ahead so I can look at your wagers so we don't I don't want either one of you seeing what you're wagering.
Okay.
Show me what you got. Or you don't have anything, Andrew?
Not yet.
It's okay. That's fine. Okay.
I don't want the people to know.
No, I will tell them after we
Okay.
after this. So,
Yep.
got you, Justin. And Andrew, he's thinking, I don't know what's gonna happen here with technology. Tech. So for those who are listening out there, if you ever go to a trivia, you'll know that there is strategies that people put down in order to either go all in. There's a lot of them. Is all in, I always think. If you go one in, like my dad and I normally do, we're just hoping everyone else sucks and gets it wrong and they win all in. Otherwise, you try to figure out who has the highest amount, and then if I bid this, I can't go.
I messed up on my wager.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, sounds good. Gotcha.
My math is wrong.
Okay, so before we get down to this, I'm going to tell everyone at home what you guys have wagered. So I have Justin. You are wagering 6 out of your 13 points. Mm-hmm. I have Andrew. You are wagering 10 out of your 18 points. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Final question for those who are at home.
So if you get it wrong, you go to 8.
If you get it wrong, he goes to 8. If you get it right, you'll beat him.
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, I told you guys there's a strategy to this.
Okay.
All right, final question is this: what year did the first iPhone get released?
It's one answer.
What year did the first iPhone get released?
I'm between two.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. See, I like to do the one questioners because either you know it or you don't, rather than like, oh, well, you got to put these in order. This is how much they grossed, and then does it count inflation?
Gosh, I'm between 98 and 99.
Yeah, me too.
First iPhone. First
Can
iPhone.
I tell you what two I'm between?
I heard you say 98 or 99.
That's
I'm
what,
obviously joking, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Okay.
he's joking.
Oh, wow.
He's trying to throw you off to listen to
I'm
that
between-
guy.
Now I got to erase 1999.
Yeah, it's not in the 90s.
First iPhone.
No, we're not talking about the iPod. We're talking about the
Right.
iPhone.
I'm trying to think.
No, the
That's
iPhone
cool.
or the iPod was in the 90s, right? It's like 99. iPod Classic. Really?
Yep.
2004.
It's probably
Ooh,
something
hold
like-
on. What iPhone are we on? 16?
I don't know.
I don't know what
This
I'm
is so great. I love it. Someone's got some strategy. But then there was also S models in there, wasn't there?
No,
and
yeah,
there was
there was
also
for sure.
XSs.
Yeah,
and then there was also
There's
Pros.
a Pro, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
There's
Yeah.
the iPhone 3G.
The ESPN phone, I'm sure, is on
3G.
there.
My first iPhone was the iPhone. I think it was the first iPhone I had was iPhone 4.
I had the 6. I got the 6th in 11th grade.
I just got my iPhone
Dude, that's
last
crazy.
year.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Where'd you come from?
Where
Nokia.
did I come from?
Android or what?
Yeah. Android,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the good side.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good transition.
All right, boys, we're coming
no-
down here. I had to put a guess in there. It's only 1 year, so it's not like it was this year and this year, like a football season. It's just this is the year it came out. Most everything, when they release things, comes out. Apple usually announces in September's.
So I got my iPhone 6 when I was in 11th grade, which was in 2015. So I just had to think back from that.
Yeah. I graduated from high school in 09.
Dude, that's crazy.
And I'm 06, so I'm not that far behind you, though.
I'm 09, graduated, now with honors.
Rip. I was class president and homecoming king.
Oh, damn. Took the whole thing.
Were you
I did.
homeschooled?
No.
Oh, God.
I graduated
Yes.
like 420, dude.
Yeah.
420 people.
You're homeschooled.
That's tough, dude. Prom king.
He's prom king, too.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. We didn't have
Is
prom
it
king.
closest to? Oh,
No, it's not.
year,
close.
like exact year,
Yep,
not one
exact
or
year.
two?
All right, boys.
All right, what'd you
Show
say?
the camera.
For 2005.
If you had
I said 08.
2007, you
Oh,
got
I
it
had
right.
2007.
I was between
had it?
07 and 08.
Oh my gosh. So Andrew, you go back down to 8 and Justin goes to 7.
All
So
that to
the
lose
winner
by
is
one.
Andrew.
Good game.
This was fantastic, actually.
Man.
And someone gets to take a shot off the shot ski board with me.
I would
So you
like
guys
to
might
def-
have to switch seats real
I'd
quick.
like to defer my shot to Justin.
No, I didn't
I
win.
defer.
Those are the rules.
Dude, I suck at taking shots. I feel like you're better.
I'm not.
All right.
You got it. You won.
you guys
Fair and
have to switch
square.
spots then.
Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out to Fireball.
Shout out Fireball.
I tried getting Jack Fire because everyone always complains about how Fireball is trash and all this. So for those who are listening or watching, you may have remembered this shot ski board from when Justin brought it to me. Not this Justin, different Justin. He made this for me back in the summer / early spring. And it kind of comes off of, what is it? I think it's, was it cold? Out cold? They have a shot ski. They take shots off. Yep.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. So, the champion, Andrew, by 1 point only.
1 point.
And guess what? They did not know any of these questions coming up. So, it's not like anybody knew any of these questions.
You know, it'd be pretty terrible if we did know them and we still didn't do that well.
So, we're going to shop the shot ski board. And as we tip it up, you will see Brewski on the bottom because it's the Brewski board.
Oh, no.
Since it's for Brews and Crews. Oh, I love Fireball. Mm-hmm. Everyone says Jack Fire is the way to go. But, guys, I want to thank you for coming on here. This has been a really, really fun. Scoot over. Get him back in here. Get Justin back in.
How much time are we at? How long have we been talking?
A little, about an hour and 20.
Oh,
dang.
So we're going to wrap it up here.
So next time, I got 10 questions, too, that you guys could be on a team. We'll ask.
That would be kind of fun.
Yep, it's a fun one.
All right.
So, guys, I want to thank you for coming in on a Monday night, just before New Year's, playing a little bit of trivia. And this was a great idea, I thought. You guys tagged me in one of the posts and said that you should do trivia, and we made it happen. And I think this is kind of fun. Some people out there are going to be like, I didn't know that, and this is kind of interesting for us. And some people are going to say that was dumb, but I don't care. It was a good time. This is a great way to start the new year by getting some knowledge into you. And congratulations to both of you guys by, 1 point is all it took.
Yeah.
1 point.
That it comes down to that final round. How you want to wager, if you know it or not. And usually at the brewery here, it's name 5, 6, up to 10 things. In here, it was just one. So you can really, you never know what you're going to get that last question. So I got to think of what I'm going to ask on the 16th. I don't know. I used to have a spreadsheet, and then I forgot my computer password, so I can't access it anymore.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned pen and paper.
Yep, that's what it is now. Or ChatGPT.
That too,
Nice, there you go.
Well, anyways, Andrew, Justin, I want to thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Fun night coming to do this, and we got to take a brewski shot off the shot ski Fireball. Congratulations, Andrew, on your victory in the new year, 2025. But again, for those who are listening out there, you can listen on any major streaming platform, or if you want to watch us, you can tune into YouTube because that might be more fun to watch this one. But please go out and like, share, subscribe, comment underneath. Let people know where you can find this really fun podcast that's out there. And again, ringing in the new year with Justin and Andrew on a trivia podcast. We are going to send you out in the new year with a big cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.